Guys, I'm here with the A5. Car is at 230,000 miles now. Just wanted to do a quick video. I'm actually here at the shop waiting, about to pull in here. He's just gonna top up the transmission fluid. Seems to be leaking like enough to have to just top it up like every couple of months or so. Nothing crazy, but again, 230,000 miles. So I just wanted to do got a little bit of body damage. I'll talk about that here in a second, but I just wanted to do a quick little video here. I know I haven't given you guys an update. It's been a few things I've done, but the car itself is still running just as strong as ever. Ran into a little rough period for a second, but we'll get into that right now. So start with just some of the cosmetic stuff here. Got into a little bit of a fight, two instances. Ran over something. You see this tire doesn't match the others. I've got the Firestones on. I had to actually replace this tire because ran over something on the road on the way to work, and it did a number here on the bumper. It actually can't really see. You can probably see the impression, but a little scratch right there. A little dent. I don't know what it was, but it popped the tire, so destroyed the tire and did that to the front clip. And then up here, and I used touch-up paint on both items here, but something on the highway popped up on the highway. I'm glad it didn't. It was super loud. I'm glad it didn't hit the windshield, because it honestly might have killed me, you know. So that's. I can deal with that. Gives the car a little bit more character. But other than that, the interior's held up pretty well. This door latch, so I've got this coming in. It should actually be here tomorrow, but the door doesn't lock. So it's a pretty easy repair, but the door lock actuator, and one thing to note with that, they are VIN specific. So my car has the thing here where this will lock like that to unlock. So I think that the actuator itself, whenever you search it, just go on Audi's website and search using your VIN, because we tried like 2 other actuators and they just did not fit at all. Another issue I've got right here, I just want to go through everything, you know. Got a nice little rip there. I had like a little strip of like adhesive, like the pleather kind of stuff or whatever, but it didn't really work. So I'm probably gonna explore just replacing this panel here. Kind of hard to come by because this is a little bit of an older car now. But other than that, man, everything's held up pretty well. The cars will hold up pretty well for you. Now for some of the issues I've had, and this is just recently. One of the big ones, it's the second time that I've had to do this, the fuel injectors. The fuel injectors went bad, or one of them actually, injector 6. The first time I did it, I can't remember which one it was, but I had to go ahead and I just buy all 6, because you're taking everything out, you know what I'm saying? So might as well. But also clean the intake valves as well. Did walnut shell blasting whenever we did that. And one thing I do want to note, we did change all 6 of the injectors. The car still continued to misfire for like 2 weeks. So I had to do a hard highway drive, and after that it just cleared all the misfires. Basically the computer had to relearn with the new injectors and also with the valves being cleaned. So just a completely new situation. But the car runs like stronger and pulls harder like than ever at this point now. I also did the ignition coils, and I found that I've gotten more and more. I'm not a proficient mechanic or anything like that, but I found more and more stuff that I can just do on my own with this car. And even like with doing these, like I thought it was going to be a big deal. All it is, you literally just removing those two, and this you can just put off to the side to access those. And then of course, like taking this off is pretty easy. So but yeah, that's really the main thing that's been going on with the car. Another thing I forgot to mention just a second ago, we were talking about that tire, and the paint is really nice on these cars. If you I use a clay bar, the Speed Clay 3.0 or 2.0 or whatever, but that and just like your turtle wax stuff will keep this paint like insanely good looking. Like I don't mean to gloat on the car, but I get a lot of compliments on this car like regularly, just from the way it looks, and people have no idea, like, you know, this thing has you know, pretty insane amount of miles. But yeah, clay bar and the spray wax, turtle wax products, all turtle wax products, and you'll keep this thing looking really good. But no, this tire, I've got another replacement coming in to match these Firestones. I like these Firestone Firehawks. They're pretty good, balance pretty well, and blow pretty well on the road. But let me get in here real fast. Go ahead and start it up. But yeah, man, let's see here, 231, and I'll just hit the button. I've got the key in my pocket. Yeah, there it is, amigo. Seatbelt on just to get all the indicators off. Yeah, man. But hands down, best car I have owned. Hands down, best car I've owned. And I'll just get another shot real fast. I'm gonna let the windows up. That sound has never gone away. It's always done that. Turn the AC on. Yeah, just got to get this door lock done, which he's about to do, and step out, pedal out, and just getting the transmission fluid we've refilled right now. That's what we have going on right now. But and like I said, it's just, you know, I don't know if it's just, well, more than likely just old age. You know what I mean? We'll inspect and see if, you know, we need to replace any kind of seals or anything like that, or if it's anything crazy. But one thing I do want to mention with this transmission, it's kind of a prehistoric, you know, by today's standard kind of transmission. You know what I mean? It's the 6-speed. It's the 6-speed auto, and it's used on a lot of applications. I think the Range Rover uses it as well. It's not very sophisticated by today's standards, but it's been rock solid. Like I said, 230,000 miles. Like, I've had transmissions fail at like 150. You know what I mean? So at the very least, I would say if you're gonna own one of these, like, just make sure that you are topping up the fluid. You know, if it requires it every few months or whatever it may be. That's what I've done since I've owned the car. Hell, coming up on damn near 10 years now. But yeah, I really don't have any complaints, especially for the mileage. I've gotten my bang for the buck, you know what I'm saying, with the car. But it does require, you know, a little bit more attention, I guess I'll say, you know what I'm saying, than maybe a Lexus product or something like that, you know what I mean. It require a little bit more attention, but best car I've owned, man. Best car I've owned, and this is the highest mileage I've ever owned a vehicle. But I mean, even right now, we're sitting in the car, and it's, I mean, just even the idle is like, you know, just smooth. And it's just a testament to just getting your repairs done and routine maintenance. So that's all I really have. Let me know if you guys have any questions about the car. I know I've done a few videos. This has been one of the latest ones for a while. I'll try to maybe get some more footage after I get it washed here, after we leave the shop. But yeah, let me know if you have any questions for me regarding the vehicle or anything like that, and I'll try to get some responses. Thanks.